Hi, lovely friends. This is Yoga with Marycarmen. My name is Marycarmen, and in this video, I want to show you one of the easiest poses in yoga, or maybe the hardest pose. It is called corpse pose, also known as Savasana. It is used during that one part of the practice where you lay down on your back and you're totally relaxed. So, why do I say that is probably the hardest? Because it's not just about the physical body, it also involves the mind. And that is the hardest part of this pose. So let's begin. And so we're here on the mat and we're about to just practice that pose called corpse pose or savasana or deadman pose. It's got all these names, right? Basically, it is where we get to rest the body and we begin by just simply laying down on our back. But one way I would like to go into this pose that I would recommend so that your spine experiences a very nice stable position on the mat is by bending the knees as you come onto your back, bending the knees, and make sure they're close enough to your butt but not necessarily touching it. The hips are, or the legs are hip width apart. Go ahead and bring the arms to the side and let your hand just face down. And this is where your spine is completely flat. Move that pelvis or that pelvic, tuck it under slightly so that you can experience your back completely flat on your mat. Now from this place, we can just go ahead and relax the arms to the side body and extend one leg and then the other one. You might experience a little bit of a curvature on your lower spine, and that is okay, but just make sure that you are still strong on your abs, relax, but still maintaining the strength so that you're not putting a lot of weight on your lower spine. Now, if this is too much for your lower spine, if you have a curvature that is too much, go ahead and place a pillow or a towel or something to support that lower area while you're trying to get into this pose. The arms are simply just relaxed to the side body, palms facing up is the best way. And then go ahead and make sure that, notice that your chest is not collapsed. So for this, I want you to just relax the shoulders back. So notice my shoulders moving towards the back. So I'm lifting my chest. Now imagine your neck just growing a little bit tall again, away from the shoulders. And you might want to place your neck to where it feels comfortable. You don't want to look something like this. You don't want to overextend it. You want it to look to where you feel stable on your head. Again, if you need to put a pillow or something to support your neck, you can do that. This is a pose for you to relax. So make sure that you're taking all of the precautions here to really feel relaxed. Props are welcome on here. Your feet. Making sure that the back of my heel is relaxed onto my mat rather than tucked in and then creating tension on the front of my legs. So once again, just becoming aware of your body. Your hips are relaxed. Your chest is relaxed, but as you see, it's not caved in. You're still open up because you're making sure your shoulders are back and down, arms are open, the head feels good. And then you just close your eyes and feel this pose. So your knees are, or your legs are open towards the sides, towards the outside, slightly open, right? Because that's what gravity does to you. So you don't want to just be holding it here like a like a sergeant. You know, this is a pose for you to relax. So once you've mastered the relaxation of your body, that you become aware of all of those joints, muscles, even the muscles of your face. I like to start by really thinking of what's happening in the face. Then the homework, the real homework begins. And that's where I believe a lot of people, and I'm not trying to judge here, but a lot of people have a challenge to do, which is to really calm down their mind In this pose, you can do meditation. In this pose, you can really recover from a very, very challenging practice if you had one, or even if it wasn't that challenging at all physically, but it was still emotionally challenged to move through the poses, to the asanas. Then you come to this place to just let it all go. It's almost like you're surrendering here. And then you pay attention to your inhaling and your exhaling through the nose. And start feeling that small process into your body. But the amazing impact that it has into your senses, your mind. And as you continue to stay in this pose, you continue to discover new places, new areas to relax into. So there are some areas of the body that you think are completely relaxed, and then you notice, oh, I can actually relax a little bit more here, or my forehead, my eyelids. So take a moment to just allow your body to feel this gift. Mother Earth, always there supporting you. And all you have to do is just breathe. So that is Dead Man Pose or Savasana or Corpse Pose. So a very good practice to get out of this pose once you're ready, once you think that you've got enough of it, is by wiggling the toes and the fingers. Slightly open the eyes. So this is how you wake up the body. And then you bend the knees one at a time. Start gaining some of that strength in your body again. And then you roll onto your side, typically your right side, but you can go your left side if you want. And then you place that top hand onto the mat. You can stay here for a few more breaths if you want to. Again, close the eyes, do whatever it feels right for you. There's no rush to come out. Remember that yoga is at your own pace. You do have a guide, but usually you set the rhythm, especially in this part of the practice. You press that top hand onto your mat and bring yourself up into sitting. Now again, moving slowly because you were just laying down for, a few minutes or maybe more than minutes, maybe an hour or so. And then you start recovering all of your senses back. And then you try to adopt a position that feels right for your body at that moment, on that day. Cross-legged position, finish your practice here, do a meditation, or just do a few more breathing with the class or on your own. And that's how you end your practice. So Dead Man Pose or Savasana, it's one of my favorites because it is the most challenging of all poses, in my opinion, because it invites the mind to really calm down. All of the chaos, the noises of all the activities, everything that we have going on, they live here. And again, it's not just about the physical, it's about also the mental, the spiritual. So I hope that you liked it. Now, as part of our beginner series, this pose in particular is the last pose of our series of poses for the beginner series, part 1. Therefore, I am going to invite you to go ahead and take a look at the video for our first beginner flow. It is coming up. If it's not already on there, you will be having it next week. And remember to subscribe, like my video, make a comment, let me know how you liked it. Thank you. Namaste. I'll see you on the next one.